Third time's a charm, right? Hey, my name is Charlie. If you haven't been in this channel before and you're like, hey, what's this game? Well, it's Infection Free Zone. It's a post-apocalyptic survival strategy game that takes place in whatever town we want it to be worldwide, within some exceptions. We've tried this twice on this channel so far before it was released, and had to stop just because of save file backwards compatibility issues and miscellaneous different bugs. This is the released early access. This is the version that everybody has, and this is the version I'm told has save file compatibility, backwards compatible, all this. So the future updates are not going to break the saves. I've been told this is the last attempt, or third time's the charm. We're going to do it. I'm hitting new game. Now, a lot of you guys said you wanted me to just start straight up again. Just start again. The vocal ones of you anyway. I was just going to rebuild the save and just try to get back to that point. We're going to play very fast in the first couple of videos here. If you want it a little bit slower, there's a playlist link down in the description. It takes us through basically what this run is in the previous version. We only got 4 videos in before we started having major issues. Hopefully, the version that's actually out to the public is much more stable. We're going to find out. I am going to choose the exact same region we did last time. If you weren't here last time, you might be confused. We're in the state of Michigan. Here we go. We're in the state of Michigan. This is where I grew up. Born and raised in Michigan. And the first time we did a playlist, we were north of Lansing in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. That was around where I grew up. Then we headed over where I went to college, or at least nearby where I lived for a year, 10 months. But while I went to college, I'm going to zoom down to Wyoming, Michigan, which is kind of a suburb of Grand Rapids. And we're looking for 28th Street and Byron Center. That's right here. And that's the map we chose last time. We're going to take the same settings we did before, tutorial events, and people, it says 1 and then 0.75. I think they just did that to make it, cohesive with these two settings. But really, it's 40 people, 50 people, or in our case, 30 people. Hard start is what I called it last time. We're going to call it the same thing this time, because I don't know if that's exactly hard mode. I would say if you did this, that would now be hard mode, because now you are persistently at a disadvantage throughout this. And then, of course, very hard. Should we just try very hard? Just say F it and just do very hard instead. we might as well, right? Yeah, we should. Let's go. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's step it up a notch. Why not? And if you want to see more of this game and you want to see more of the playlist and all that stuff, please be sure to leave comments down below. Like, share it with your friends. This is my last attempt. If this game breaks again...
The world as we know it is gone. What we called the mad virus appeared out of nowhere. It made people turn extremely violent, aggressive, and unrestrainable. Soon later, the infected became bloodthirsty, more like vampires than human. There was chaos, panic, and war for survival. Desperate people were just as dangerous as the virus itself. Even our loved ones could become a threat. The infection spread quickly throughout the entire globe. Every region, every country, every city. Drastic measures were taken to get rid of the infected, but they all failed. The last chance for those who seemed immune was to hide in underground shelters, ones that we improvised in garages and basements, loaded with food, water, and air filtration systems. These were the places where we survived, sealed from the outside. For so long, we waited for any signal, any info that a cure had been found, or the situation stabilized. Instead, we listened as the world grew quiet. Our resources were becoming depleted. Life support systems were failing. And just as we were losing all hope, we received a distant call.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
This was the impulse we needed. There were others out there. We could come back to the surface. No more hiding. From the ruins of the old world, we will build our new home.
We will build a new home, you say. Okay. What the hell did I just sign up to? I swear I did not actually intend to go the very hard route. until the very last minute. I don't know what I've signed up to. We're probably going to lose this now. It'll be all my fault. But hey, we might as well go out with a bang. It's the third and final attempt here. I want to do the same thing. I think this is a really cool location. We've done it before. If you're new here and this is your first time, again, maybe if you're returning, I always want to start the very first time of a playlist. I don't want to assume that you've seen my videos before, so I will kind of give you a synopsis of what's happening. Don't worry, you're not going to be lost, I swear. Okay. Right now, we need to choose our headquarters. I'm going to choose almost the same location as we did last time. I want to keep it mostly the same because I really like what we had going. I think it was going to work. We're going to change up just slightly, okay? Before, we had this building as our headquarters. Living quarters for 23, storage capacity 268. I think I'm actually going to choose this one instead. It's just one extra living quarter, and it's a 272. It's a very, very small change, but I think I'm going to choose this one instead just because of those 272. So we're going to go like this, and I'm just going to make this happen right like that. There. Okay. There's our headquarters. And the transmission is the same as we've already heard. To all survivors, blah, blah, blah. Infection is declined. We're going to switch that off. And he's going to tell us this is the same transmission that we saw before, but the signal's even weaker. And we need to build a tower so that we can, try to communicate. And we can learn how to do that in a local library or school or something. Let's go find some scientific materials.
Let's go there.
Okay, so... they're going to choose down here now. Wait, what school is that? What is this? This is, Wait, this is Potter's High School? Wait a minute. Did you just... Oh, okay. I thought the camera... Okay, I got really confused. I thought the camera brought me down here. Okay, that was weird. It's because, again, the camera angles and stuff. All right, cool. So, yeah, same thing as before. Wants us to go to Potter's, all that stuff. I don't know why the maps take forever to load. Off to a great start, guys. I don't know why it takes forever to load. I mean, supposedly this just downloaded and generated from my map. So why isn't this on my hard drive? I'm just saying. Why does it have to load from the internet? Well, I guess we'll see. Anyway, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is make 5 squads. Yes, 5, 3, 4, 5 squads. I can have up to 6, but we're not going to have 6. We're just going to have everybody who's not in a squad. Today, you're just going to be gathering wood. And I think probably I'm going to have you gather wood a little closer. Let's have you go about here, let's say. About 76 wood or so. You're going to be scavenging that. Okay, cool. Squads without weapons. Let's hit V to bring up the question marks. And I'm going to say without weapons, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And come back home. That's probably... you probably can go farther than that. Because this is kind of like in the area of HQ. You are going to go to these bigger buildings, I think. We're going to spend a little more time with these. So tell me what these are. This build... These guys here... let's touch this one because we want to turn that into our living quarter. And then I think from there you can go one right here. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sounds pretty good. You guys are going to go here, then here, then here, and then here and here. Okay, and then there's one more squad left that has weapons, and we're going to send them a little further away. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's probably good enough. Okay, everybody has a job. Everybody's working. So, again, let's assume if you're new to this channel and that you haven't seen a video on this game before. At the top of the screen, we've got our mood. We need to keep them happy. So at the moment, that means we need to find enough places for people to live. Currently, we have people living underground still. They want to come above ground like everybody else. So we need to adapt a building for people to live in. We have the game version right here. So I guess you can know what that is. We're starting April 1st. It's currently 10:15 a.m. and counting. We can have like a little representation here of what the day is like and where the sun is and all that stuff. Weather is going to be very important. It's going to show us the weather over here. And that's going to play a role in the game as well. We have a research tree. It's very minimal. It's very basic. I haven't actually looked at it in the release version yet, so it is just as basic as it was before. Although I do, yeah, it increases the efficiency of food preparation in kitchens. Man, I really want to hope. I'm really hoping, crossing my fingers, that they actually have that bug fixed. And then over here we have our resources. We start with 23 canned food. I have no idea if that's a very hard thing or if that's the way it normally is. I honestly don't remember. We have got ammo. Why is this paused? We've got ammo, which is just 6 units of ammo. Great. No spare weapons right now, no spare fuel right now, and we start with 55 wood, 12 metal, and nothing else. Okay, excellent. So that's it. That's the report on all the things that you can see up and about. Now, we have some objectives. We can hide them. At the moment, it just wants us to go to the school and find things, and we probably should look to recruit people as soon as possible. I am hoping by sending people out and about, this will happen right there. We can see that there is a car. I'm going to go ahead and grab that car. So by sending people out, I'm hoping that they have to get visual of a car to know where it is. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Maybe I was kind of hoping maybe you would see something, but that's fine. We have a car, and that's all that matters. A car. All right. You guys are going to quickly drop things off at HQ, and then I'm going to send a crew that's got ammunition. I'm going to send a crew that has guns into the car, and you guys are going to spend the night over here in the school trying to get us some scientific materials, right? This means libraries. This means places that used to be schools and all that stuff. They're going to have books. They're going to have some... Oh, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we send people with guns. Oh, my goodness. Yep.
Sir! Sir!
Yeah?
You won't believe what just happened.
Yeah?
One of the infected just followed us outside. Into the sun. But what's worse, he seemed to know exactly what he was doing. It took him a moment to give up, but then he returned to the darkness. What the hell is going on?
Did that voice seem different to you guys? Like, I feel like he was a bit more intense this time. Kill it!
Better get back there and kill it.
Reporting.
Better get back there and kill it. Man, you know what? That's a lot. Like, the starting pods are actually much bigger than I remember here. What the hell? Hey, he's got a lot of health, right? We should... So I go in and out, if you're wondering why I'm doing it this way. I do this because we get to attack before he does. So I get to just kind of jump in and get a few free shots, and they don't get to attack me. It's kind of micromanagey, I get it, but we can actually... you know, kind of game this a little bit by jumping in and out of the building to get free shots at this thing so that it doesn't actually hit me. So that is how we're going to kill this. Oh, I misclicked. I was trying to time that and it didn't happen, so we got injured. There it is. Okay. So they're going to go ahead and search for scientific materials for a while, and hopefully they find 4. That'd be nice, but I doubt it because resources are more scarce than usual, so maybe we won't find 4. I don't know. The patch notes did say that they buffed resource collection for certain things, and scientific materials was one of those things. So they might have added more scientific materials for us to gather, but then again, I did this, you know, reduce how much resources there are to gather. So that might be a problem. There's a pod. There's a pod. Okay, they are active, aren't they? Indeed. All right. I'm gonna say that you can keep scavenging. You're probably fine. Let's go ahead and have you hit these 3 buildings. You're unarmed, so I want to keep you guys really close. Yeah, just want to keep an eye on the hordes. Let's zoom out really quick here. Yep, we just want to keep an eye on it, make sure they're not coming after me. Okay, are you getting too close? You're getting a little close. Just want to watch it. That's not that weak either. Like, they're up. That's like half. And, you know, normally, like, the starting pods before, their health was, like, here. Now their health is, like, way up here. Oh, boy. All right. I mean, I'm going to bring you back to HQ. I'm going to bring you back to HQ. You guys are full already. I'm going to bring you guys all back to HQ. Just bring everybody back to HQ. They see us. Okay, so they're going to follow us. It's not ideal. It's very much not ideal. You have 1 that's good enough for us to build the tower. Let's get back really quickly and help your team. All right, let's get back. I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna get you back and help your team. You have at least 1 already. That's all we really needed, and you're gonna take the long way because why not? All right. Well, vehicle took a little bit of damage. That's a thing. We want to escape.
Roger.
Escape.
Waiting orders.
Bring it in. Car. Want to draw them away? Real quick, just draw them away.
Roger.
There we go.
Take him down. Going there.
Yep, we'll shoot them
On my way.
from the car. Shoot them, shoot.
Roger.
All right, we're going to take them around this way
Going there.
and get inside the building. That'll take care of that pod. I don't think anyone else is really going to follow us this far. Transmission will now tell us that we can build the tower.
We need a work workspace where we can experiment and re-engineer all the pre-pandemic technology.
Yep.
We could store all the books there too.
Research
Let's
center.
build a research center and assign the most technical minds there.
Research center is still going to be this building. So we're going to have it the full building. It doesn't really matter, but I just want it to not have like a little patch. So I'm just going to I'm going to respond. It won't let me do. There it goes. I think that works. Yeah, we'll just have to do the whole thing. Sometimes I click it. You might think just click the building. I see it lots of times. I'll click it and it doesn't do the whole building.
Let's do this.
Especially if you're making like a living quarters and stuff. I've seen that happen. So I don't want to deal with that. Okay, so for adaptations tomorrow, let's take the unarmed squad away. Take this unarmed squad away. We do have a couple people with guns here, and we didn't get any additional weapons, unfortunately. So we're going to jump back in the car. I believe the 6 weapons we have in here should be good enough to defend off another pod, albeit they might take a little bit of damage, but I think it should be enough. We're going to go ahead and have the car do this. And we're just going to have you guys maybe cut across here. I'm not going to do every building because I don't think I can queue that many up, to be honest. I'm not sure, but it's fine. We're going to just take this, and then we come back to HQ from there. So these guys are just going to keep busy for a bit.
There are some infected around here.
And if they see something... Okay, hang on. Yeah, we just killed that pod, so that's fine. If they come to HQ, we should be fine. Now... I get this comment every time so far. I want them attacking HQ. It is the strongest structure in the game. Right? There is no building better than HQ when it comes to holding the line. As we expand and we get our walls set up though, then that's when it's fine to have people stationed other places. But in the beginning, I want them attacking HQ.
Operator.
Because if they attack my research station, for example, a lot less HP. They attack where I'm going to have my people living, like living quarter stuff. A lot less HP is like 2,500. And if that goes down, and repairing it invalidates the entire building. Okay, so if you haven't played this game before, and when you go to repair a building, you render the entire building useless until the repairs are done immediately. And so you can't use it, essentially. And so... that means that your people, if you have them living above ground, for example, they're all of a sudden homeless if you have too many people. So that's not a good thing. We have 8 spare people. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab brick. There's 110 brick in this area. It's right there. So we're going to go ahead and grab brick with those guys. And you guys are going to go...
On my way. Chief, we've just found a shitload of supplies.
Oh!
The prepper must have lived here. They piled up enough to survive the apocalypse. God bless these preppers.
God bless preppers.
That's great news.
That is great news. Holy shit. That's a lot of stuff. 12 grain. Okay, we have maybe some cause for getting our farm going right away. Getting farming going right away, like barns and stuff. We could maybe get barns going first. I do want to get the research center done first, and then I'm going to switch over and we'll get... living quarters and stuff done. So this needs more metal. It doesn't need more wood. It doesn't need any brick. So I guess I need to start gathering metal too. We'll do it from over here first. This is 51 metal. We'll do that first. We'll take them off of brick. We don't need that quite yet. Put you guys on metal instead. And then what I was going to do with these guys is just go around the houses. But now I think I want to help load the car and take some stuff back. So maybe we'll find some more prepper stuff over here. Who knows? So let's just queue up these real quick. I know these guys are already queued to do that, but they're not going to do that now. They're just going to load and unload this house at this point. So bring them back in. Yeah, and they're just going to go right back in this house. And they're going to just keep loading it over and over again until they're full.
No more to find.
They're going to be busy for a while, so the other squad's going to pick up the slack.
Waiting orders.
Yep. All right. We're going to need builders here if we want this to actually have progress, but we can't really do that. We're short on people, right? We're starting in a difficulty that does not have as many people. And when you do that, it's, well, obviously a bit more challenging. You can't get as much work done in a day. The hordes will continue to grow at the same pace, but you are slower, right? I'm going to want to get the tower going. The tower is where? Also, there's a headquarters thing here now. This wasn't here before. At least I couldn't do anything with this before. It says this is your center of operations. From here, operator commands the units. This is your last line of defense. It has a small capacity warehouse, allows the creation of squads, and provides a shelter of questionable comfort for all citizens. It doesn't cost very much. It's half, half, and half. It's weird that I can do this, right? You know, like, can I make a second headquarters, right? Is that a thing? I'm not going to click it right now because I don't want to like commit resources or anything or mess it up, but maybe that's a thing. I really don't know. Anyway, I can't build the tower yet because I have to build the research center. So the research center is priority number 1. Let's go ahead and pull some people off of wood, and we'll stick those guys as builders so we can at least get some progress on that building. It is going to take a while for us to be able to do it, but excuse me. What do you think you're doing? No, sir. Sir. I don't know who you think you are. You're commanding your squad, but this, leaving all that there, not okay. It's not. It's not okay at all. Bring that stuff in. There you go. Fill that up. Yeah, duh. Exactly like that. Very good. These guys found a gun. These guys found several. God bless preppers. I love it. Let's get these buildings first instead, and then we'll have you come back to HQ from there. All right. Go back in the car, and I want you guys to head over and get more scientific stuff, I think. I'm going to need that. You know, we're going to have to compensate for having less people for having, smarter people. We're going to have better equipped people as instead. So I want to get going early on maybe making weapons or maybe having better defenses. I think that'd probably be a good thing to start studying earlier rather than later. And I think that's the last of this. You guys just head back, I guess. It's getting late. It's getting dark. We want to come back anyway. Hey, while on your way, though, stop and get that food right there. There you go. Now pull it back over here. Okay. So once again, it's the nighttime now. I'm just going to go back out to the expedition map just so I can see anything that might approach us from every direction. Got a couple. We got one right here, and it's coming across the bridge. So they are definitely beelining for us. Now, we now have assault rifles. Yes. And we also have 2 additional pistols, but that's okay. That pod is absolutely smoked. They stand no chance. We just want to make sure that these guys are protected because they're surrounded by things. Since we're in the building, we're not getting hit by anything. Like, we're not being seen, but there's still a chance that they go in there and invade that. So I think that squad over there is fine. I'm going to keep an eye on this one instead. They're right up against this building. Can we get a third before we leave? Like, look at how many there are around here. What have I done, guys? What have I done? I feel like this might not have been the best idea, this whole very hard thing. I think maybe I stepped a little bit too far. In the car we go. Get out. They're going into the door, so just get out. Back up and go. We got 3. I'm happy with 3. We're not quite done with that yet. I think there's one more in there. But I am happy with 3 for now. All right. And actually, since they're probably not going to follow me any further, why don't we just stop here? Go ahead and grab these buildings while we're here, I guess. That's fine. Because they're not really going to follow us that far, are they? Search done. Yeah, I didn't think so. So we can search a little bit more. Let's have these guys can disband, and I think I should probably get today being all about scavenging as much as possible in building. So we're gonna go just 1 squad instead, and we're gonna put everybody else if we can. We have enough wood already, but it's still the metal I think we need more of. Yeah, so we're gonna say that many and then that many. Okay. And then it's becoming daytime. These guys are not going to be a threat. They're going to go hiding out in a building, which is fine. In the lower difficulty, I often picked a fight with dead inside buildings. And I'm generally okay with doing that. But I think maybe I'm not going to do that as much this time. We'll go ahead and grab these things. We still have room in the car, so we'll just go ahead and get it. And then we should see as we build... Oh, here we go. What's this?
Sir, the people have reported hearing a lot of noises coming from underground. They're
Yeah.
afraid that it could be infected moving through the sewers and tunnels.
Probably is.
We need to bolster our defenses and be ready to attack from within, too.
I wholeheartedly agree.
We'll be ready.
That I can't guarantee. I don't know about the ready part, but the, doing what we can part, yes, for sure. So in case you're new to the game, as they build these buildings, we retrofit, essentially, we adapt existing structures to our needs. So when they are building this, the blue section is sort of like what they've done so far, and they're going to fill up the whole thing. The larger the building is, generally the more people you can staff there, depending on the building type. It also may have more storage capacity. It may have more production capacity, like a larger cookhouse with more people in it would naturally produce food faster, that kind of thing. You can also disassemble buildings and tear them down as well. What we are going to do, which is the same as what we were trying to do before, I'm still going to try this out. We are going to use this area, and it does make a pretty big perimeter, but it doesn't cost me very much. And that's one of the reasons for making it this way, is because I have these buildings in places like this. We are going to use unclaimed buildings as a part of our wall. So we're only going to have to build like a third of our wall, maybe not even that much for resources. And then the parts that we do build, that's the parts that the dead will attack. And so the little parts that we do build, that's what we're going to station actual defenses on, like gates and towers. So in that capacity, we can have a large area that is safe to work in, but at the same time, not have it cost us very much, and also have our defenses very concentrated on the areas that we know that they're going to attack. So ultimately, I think that's going to be a really good decision, a really good way to do it. All right, let's get these guys back. We probably are going to have to deal with this pod tonight, and there are a lot of them. My God! 13 in a wandering group. Guys, what have I done? Seriously. Okay, this is a moon night. So I'll pause it really quick here. So sometimes in the nighttime, it'll be a big full moon. And when it's a full moon, it's a nice clear sky, and it gets really bright. And again, they have light sensitivity, so they're not going to walk around tonight. All right, so it's basically like the day. Now, that doesn't mean they won't attack you if they're hiding in a building, because they're still hiding in buildings. But you can have a moon night, is how I call it, a full moon night. And you get to walk around and do things a little bit less risk. Your people still won't work during the night. They do want to sleep after all. But you can kind of, you're not at risk of people, of them breaking into your place. So I'm going to say that we start over here. And I'm going to scavenge the stuff that's over on this side. Maybe down this way, down this way. I mean, I have all night to do this. So we're just going to do that. And then, yeah, why not? We'll queue up this building, and then this building, and this building, and this building. And then this building, and this building. It doesn't really matter. And then we're going to take, let's say, a few people off of scavenging. Let's go with 8. We'll take two more squads. Operator. And then these squads, I'm going to have you guys go... you're not going to have any vehicles. Do we have any other cars? Do we see any other cars? I will gladly walk across the street. Walk downtown, I mean, and just get a car if we've seen one. But we haven't seen one yet. So I'm going to walk over. Let's say we try to go here.
Going there. We're on the move.
And we see if we see any cars as we get out that way. And then I'm going to have you guys go out this far.
Going there.
See if you see any cars out that way. So again, no risk of getting attacked unless, of course, it's coming from the building that we're going into. Our base is very secure tonight, so we can go out and scavenge as much as we want. So far, it seems pretty good over there, and I don't see any cars yet. Got me a little bit annoyed. Let's try this little building right here instead, just moving a little further away just to see if we can find a vehicle. I really want to find a vehicle.
Search done.
Come on. There's got to be a second one around here somewhere. I'm just going to walk this way. I mean, as soon as we find one, we can bring it back, and, we don't have to walk all the way back. So all we have to do is find a car.
Roger.
Find another car if possible. All right, come on. This is good enough?
Search done.
Tell me we found one. Nothing? Nothing. Nothing. No, going up Byron Center, there's no car.
Waiting orders.
All right, the other way to find it is just to drive around, which I was trying to scavenge tonight, but I might be better off driving around to find it. I think I'm going to use tonight to find a car. Given that we have so little resources and so little people, or so few people, it is actually pretty damn important that we find another vehicle pretty soon here. So I'm going to have you head up to this building. And I'm going to have you head up to, let's say, you know what? You can find scientific materials. Let's go. Let's have you guys just look for scientific stuff while I find cars. I think that's how we're going to do this. We're just going to go to the educational places with these guys for a little while. All right, we found this. That is the oil tanker, the gas tanker, which is good. It's a vehicle. We'll go get it. It's fine. It's not quite what I'm looking for, though. I'm looking for, like, truck, a station wagon, you know, pickup truck, that kind of thing. I would love to... There. Okay, it's another tanker. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Another tanker, you guys. That's pretty crazy. Okay. I don't know if it's quite as useful as I was hoping, but all right. We'll split the squad here. Yep, right there. Split the squad here. Let's have you go ahead and break into that car. You are going to continue on. We're going to find a vehicle.
Let's do it.
Find other vehicles and bring them back. Hi, incoming transmission.
Sir, we found a trail nearby. It looked as if a huge crowd had run and trampled everything in their way. There must have been hundreds.
Where? I can't center the view on it. Where? Is it you? Is it you? Is it... I think it's probably this one. Have you heard anything?
Have you heard anything?
Last night we could hear howls, as if crowds of monsters were shouting and wailing. I think something really big is coming our way.
Yeah, swarming coming already.
Look for more signs.
All right, I found another
Track
car.
them down.
Operator.
I like finding other cars. Okay, we're going to split the squad. Take you out. Here we go. You grab that car. You keep looking for cars. I'm just going to spend the day. This might be a waste of time for some of you, but man, if we can get like several different vehicles during like the night like this, we can bring several different vehicles back. I'm imagining like all of our squads being able to go with their own vehicle and stuff. That's so much better. It's definitely something that we're interested in. So we're just going to bring back the tankers.
Ready for the ride.
And then these guys are looking for scientific stuff. That's fine. We have this vehicle now. We can bring that back. Pretty good. We'll bring that over there. And then you guys have... There's only 2 people left, and we found a pickup truck. Beautiful. See? It's not a waste of time. We found ourselves a pickup truck. And there's another one over here. Station wagon. Very good.
Let's do it.
Totally not a waste of a moon night. I'll take that any day. Being able to freely... We do need a return to HQ button over here, don't we? We really do. You know? And now that it's not there, I miss it. I didn't even use it very often. But man, now that it's not there, I miss it. You need to bring that button back. That was a good button. Of course, you can still just hit home on the keyboard. It'll whip you over here, and then you can just click. So in case you're curious like how to do that, you can just hit home on the keyboard. You guys, I think I'm actually going to take the tanker over to get this car, since it does allow us to drive to a destination and pick up that car. And now we'll just have a whole bunch of vehicles, and now during the day like this, we can scavenge way more efficiently with everybody. It's going to be so much better. We'll just drop this off. Let's go ahead and just get you into HQ. We can disband you. Get you into HQ now. You don't need to park perfectly, please. Just get out. Get in there. Yep. Disband you. And disband you. There we go. Okay. Did you find anything?
Ready for action.
You found bullets before. You didn't find it this time.
Ready for action.
Definitely want to bring that truck back here as soon as possible. You. Split squad. You know what? We'll take 2. Let's take 2 of yous.
Ready for action.
And you guys will go ahead and get this vehicle.
Reporting.
And then you guys will take the tanker truck.
On my way.
We'll bring it back here.
Ready for the ride.
Research center is nearly done. We have enough materials too, so it's really just about putting them in here and making it happen right now. Let's just go ahead and disband you. And we'll put as many people on the research center as possible. Maybe we can get it done today. Yeah, we should be able to, right? There's enough time to get that done, I think. We got this car, and the reason I got 2 people is because I wanted to bring him over and get the other one. Right over here. I'm going to get even another car. We're just going to have as many cars as we can get. And then, again, scavenging and stuff during moon nights or during the day. I can get like 3 or 4 different... Ooh, hang on, wait. This is a... No, we want this one. It has a higher capacity. Come back. So there's another vehicle. They're both station wagons. Oh, okay. All right, well, they're both higher capacity vehicles, but that's okay. We'll just get this one. It's fine. Split the squad. There you go.
Ready for action.
You go back. You go there. Get that car. You are going to head home. There you go. You can get out and be disbanded. Okay. We have research, and there are 11 people in there right now. With 11 people, we might be able to bang this research out right now. That's a lot. So we're going to go up to the research panel. We're going to go to basic antenna, and we're going to start it. And it says it takes an hour and 21 minutes with 11 people. So, I mean, we're just going to bang that out real quick.
Vehicle taken over.
There we go, and done. With our remaining points, going to figure out what we want.
Now we're ready to build an antenna. Once it's operational, we'll be ready to receive distant transmissions again and broadcast some invitations ourselves.
I'm going to put the antenna right here behind this building. Right, like this. All right, let's go. Thank you.
Okay, let's
We
do
are out
this.
of resources.
Okay. What's the resources we need for this? 20 metal, which we do not have completely. Nobody's getting brick. Who's getting wood? 5 of you? Not bad. I'm going to shift more of you to metal, though. You can get out of the car and disband yourself. You can disband yourself, and we want to put both of you guys as much as we can on metal. Okay, more people on metal. Where's my cargo? Right here. This car now comes back. Look at how many vehicles we have all of a sudden. Oh, man, that was a great night, man. Look at all these cars. We have so many. We can do so many activities. So much room for activities with this, man. And then you guys are so far away from home. That's potentially an issue because you're a full squad, too. Now, hold on. You can probably get to this car in less time than you can get to back to base. I think I have you guys make a run for it now to get that vehicle. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be dark pretty quick here. We're going to want to do that. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to have you guys leave that. You did get some scientific material. That's good. And we're going to have you get to this car. And once you do that, then you can bring that car back. Oh my gosh. Was that worth it? I have no idea. But we did it anyway. Disband. All right. So with this, I did say I wanted to research something else, but it's not a waste. They are able to earn scientific material as they go. And I think I might just let them do it because they're getting pretty close to having another point anyway. So we'll let those 11 people do that. And now they're done. Okay. So we can we'll go like maybe down to 4 here. And then we'll stick more over on this. And then with the remaining 4 we have, we'll form a new squad for protection tonight. And where do these guys go? It's nighttime. But I think we're going to be safe-ish. As long as we can get that. There it is. We have the car. And we can now bring it down. I think we can just bring it down here. As long as they have a vehicle and they can get back home really quickly, I'm kind of okay with them lingering. I don't think we're going to get hit by a huge horde or anything tonight. But hey, this is very hard, so maybe. You know what? We can always take some people off. Let's just bring people off of scavenging tonight and make new squads. That's all the guns we have. Yeah. Except for the squad that's out there already. That's all the guns we have, so it's fine. Okay, so our HQ is really well protected right now. And these guys are going to go ahead and get scientific materials, hopefully bringing back some good stuff. This is what I'm trying to avoid. So we're going to quickly grab a vehicle. The closest one is the truck. And we're going to want to drive. Drive. There we go. Pull them over here. That's right. Distract them. Come here, dummies. Don't get this building. We want to bring you this way. There you go. Good dummies. Good dummies. Good. There you go. Oh boy, we have even more dummies coming in. That's okay. They tried to attack the frickin' antenna, man. They did damage to the antenna. What a bunch of assholes. That's okay. I want you hitting the HQ. It has so much HP. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. We can almost shoot them, though. Oh, my gosh. I need to pop out. I need to pop out and shoot him. I need to pop out and shoot him.
On my way.
Okay. That was close. Oh, wait. They're still alive. Crap. Ah! Well, I did the job. We got injured. I thought this pod would have died by the time. Oh, well. All right. Well, that was an ambush. I didn't think we were going to hit, but yeah, we definitely got hit by a pretty good amount of them right there. Holy moly. And they're still coming, and they're going to come for HQ. They're going to come for this because that just makes too much sense. Let's keep somebody in the car. I don't know why I keep putting everybody in HQ. It makes no sense. All right, bring over here. I need to at least have somebody that can come out of here and draw them away. We don't need everybody in HQ. There we go.
They're trying to get inside.
Yeah, that's okay. Hey, you want to come after the car? Pretty car. The car's right here. No? Okay. That's fine. All right, from now on, we leave a squad right here so that this building doesn't get attacked. And then we're looking at what? Brick? No brick. We have no bricks at all. Okay. So I've had a lot of people yell at me for this, and I see your point. I will correct this if there is such a way to say correction. I think I'm going to start breaking down these buildings. Okay? So not the one inside. I'll break these down. I still think this one's going away, but it doesn't need to go away right now. So I see you. I see you. All right. I didn't even mean to make that reference. It just happened. All right.
Ready for action.
We have... I think we're... Oh, hang on. We got more. Okay, we only see them over there. No big deal. Yeah, they're going to go away. It's 3:40 a.m. I don't think anything will be too dangerous to us at this rate. We're 95% done, so there's going to be a third book there. And bringing that back is going to be huge for me, I think. I'm going to like that a lot. Bring it back.
Search done.
There it is.
Chief, we found some medical supplies. They'll definitely come in handy.
Really?
Now we'll be able to give first aid to the wounded. But if we want to heal people more efficiently, we'll need to build a med bay.
You found medical supplies in there?
The med bay sounds like a good idea. We'll think of that.
They did. They found medical supplies in there. That's impressive. All right, I'm going to bring it here, and then we're going to bring all the way back to HQ from there after that's done. Okay? Actually, I probably don't want to do that because chances are you're going to just walk if I tell you to do that. So just go in there. It's fine. All right, I'm going to take that station wagon, and I'm going to go search a bunch of buildings today over there. I'm going to have another squad. These guys are a little wounded, though. I think I'm going to let them heal. That's okay. You guys, yeah, only partially armed. Let's reform the squad here. I really wish you would automatically choose people from the pool of people that are not wounded first. I mean, would that just make too much sense or what? Like, these two are perfectly healthy. You could have gave them the guns in this one, you know? But you didn't, you know? You just didn't. Let's take the truck. We'll take the assault rifle and everything too. Maybe it'll be all right. We're going to take the truck, and the truck is going to go to the commercial areas, I think. I think it's time to head over to where the businesses are, which honestly there should be a whole bunch of them, but they're kind of these big buildings over here usually, but they're coming up as question marks anyway. So I'm going to say we're going to bring you. Let's bring you over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll skip the big buildings. Go right for all the small ones first. There we go. Right like this, and then all the way back up like this. I'm not sure how many things I can queue up at a time, but that is quite a lot. All right, good. There you go. Truck should go do that. Meanwhile, we've got this happening, and then that car can come bring all these scientific materials. Holy shit. Look at all the scientific materials. Yikes. Okay, let's research some stuff, huh? Let's do this. I'm thinking we want... Probably don't have a whole lot for tools. I'm not sure about farming, honestly. With so few people, I think not on the farming. We probably go for the tool factory first. And then with that many scientific materials, maybe we just go straight for fortified walls. I mean, who needs the brick walls, right? We use the unclaimed buildings and the fortified gates and towers. I mean, normally it's so expensive to do this because it takes 8 scientific materials, but that car's got more than 8 in it. So I'm thinking that might be the next thing we go for. That's a really weird twist, but I like it, especially given that we're on very hard and there's gonna be more pods and stuff coming in at us. I like the idea of going fortified right away, right? Race to fortified? That's crazy. Oh, you know, actually, before we go fortified, it is probably better. Before we go fortified, we should go advanced woodworks, okay? And this allows us to have those nice houses. That's going to improve everybody's production. If they're in a good mood, right now they're dissatisfied, right? If we can get them in a good mood, their worker efficiency will go up 20% instead of down 20% like it is now. And that's going to be way better. So we probably should look to do that instead. The tower is not fully built yet. And we only have one person scavenging metal. Well, let's go ahead and change that.
Building clear.
But I'm thinking, like, that's a really cool thing to be able to do. Just sprint right to fortified walls, man. Yeah. Look at all the scientific materials in there. Is that a 9? Is that what I'm seeing right now? I think that's 9. I'm trying to zoom in here. It won't let me. Come back. Bring that stuff back. Holy moly, that's awesome. I don't know what it takes to make fortified walls either. It's probably just a lot of brick. But, you know, do they... Is it just like twice or 3 times the brick? Because I can, like I said, we can break down buildings. We're going to be breaking down buildings.
Clear.
Where's the other squad? Over here. Okay, so we got one over there with the trucks, one over there with the station wagon, and then this guy coming in with a whole bunch of stuff, man. Scientific materials. Look at that. 11 points. So the tool factory's done. Advanced woodworks is worth 4, or is going to cost 4. Advanced masonry is 8. Honestly, I mean, I want to do this, right? We can get 1 more point and get advanced woodworks. We're going to go for the advanced woodworks, and then we need 1 more point for the masonry. I think we just go straight to that. That's really cool. So advanced woodworks is going to allow us to make really nice housing instead of the cheapo housing that we currently have.
We're on the move.
And that'll make everybody really happy. And I'll probably use, you know, like, I might use this building for it. How many living spaces can go in here, right? Like, if this was a shelter, a regular shelter, can have 55, right? This one's 51. This is 62. So, like, I kind of like this one because it's a small building. It's right next to me. We could make this one another thing. Yeah, I don't know. This won't be the cookhouse, and it's not going to be the tool thing. Honestly, one of these little buildings will probably be our tool thing because we don't need that many tools. We just need 2 tools for every field we want to build, and then we need and then we need tools for advanced production buildings like the chemistry lab and things like that. But other than that, we don't really need tools.
Roger.
I'm going to go ahead and search these buildings with the station wagon next, I think. This kind of keeps it close by so that I can respond and come back. It's 3 p.m., so I don't want to be able to come back. And you guys are... you got a lot to do, man. That's your first... So you scavenged these buildings already, right? The ones without the question marks. And you only got 4 items.
Receiving.
This is going to be rough. Actually, because it's late, I want to bring you back. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to have you go and get these. Because we still have these over here sitting in that building, and I want to get those. So let's have you do that instead. Where's my truck? Truck is over here. All right. How are you doing today? Did you get anything good? I mean, it's not really a lot. There's just not enough. There's not a lot of stuff to scavenge at this difficulty, right? We did severely reduce how much stuff is around, so
Work's done.
It's going to be harder to get this stuff, I think. Let's go and put that in there. Very good. Yep, fill that car up. There you go. And now I want you to head back home.
On my way.
Okay. And then you guys, whatever you happen to have on you.
Receiving.
I can hear the music coming in. You don't have anything on you?
Receiving.
You got nothing in this building? You spent like all day in there.
Reporting.
You dicks.
Waiting orders. On my way.
There's like nothing to get. Crazy. All right, we got a roaming pod over there we want to pay attention to. We got some people over here heading our way too. Let's go ahead and just grab the car and get home. Yeah, there's a good enough amount of stuff in there. It's not the best haul in the world, but I'll take it. Yeah. All right, let's go back home.
Let's do it.
There we go. And now we're ready to defend. I am going to get the car.
Going there.
Just go hang out over here. The antenna is not built yet. I wasn't able to call anybody yet, but man, I really wanted to hit that button before the end of this video. So you know what? First video, long video.
Ready for action.
All right, it's not the first time that's happened on this channel. You have nothing on you. It's so crazy. It's so nuts that you got nothing out of that that building. I'm so mad.
Ready for action.
All that time, gosh, like you go. That's why I don't like big buildings. I like all the little ones because if there's nothing in there, you don't waste a whole lot of time. But sometimes you get big buildings and there's nothing in there. You spend all day. Sometimes there's a whole lot of stuff in there, but as you found, sometimes you can also find preppers, and those prepper houses, oh man, I think hit personal houses first because preppers are amazing.
Operator. On my way.
All right, let's drop off the rest of the stuff that's in the truck. Now we're kind of ready. You know, they're right here. Like, they're ready to come on in. I would assume anyway. Here we go. Yep.
Receiving.
All right, we're going to go ahead and move this way. Pop, pop, pop. That's why we've got guns in the car.
Roger. On my way.
We get to shoot first.
Going there.
Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Let's take him this way. There we go. Take him this way. Very good. Here, dummy, dummy, dummies. Don't you dare go for my tower. I'm over here. There you go. I'm over here. Very good. Pop, pop, pop.
We're on the move.
Uh-huh. Tell your friends about me. All right. I think I'm just going to let you guys know if anything happens, and then we'll end the video with us calling somebody for, to come in here, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I think they're bugged. I don't want to say that word right already. Like, I know it's the first video, but they've been standing here all day. All 6 of them. Been standing here all day, not finishing this tower. They've made 0 progress all day. And we have 9 metal in the HQ. It's right here. There's 9 metal sitting right here. They just they're not doing it. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe I just have like one of them work on it instead. Maybe 2 of them work on it instead. And the rest of them can go like do research or something. I don't know. They've made no progress on the tower all day. And that's got me worried because, I mean, look at it. It's basically done. It's just not. There's 1 metal that needs to be delivered and they haven't done it all day. So I'm not sure what to think about that. We've scavenged metal. Our supply of metal has gone up today. And yet it did not get delivered here. The only thing I can think of is that they need to be able to access this side to finish it. And that is stupid if that's the case. That's my official opinion is that is stupid. Okay.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it
They
a
did
day.
not finish it. So that happened. Maybe I'll try to move it. If I cancel, I'll get all my resources back, right? So we'll just do that. And we'll go outside in our station wagon, in our truck. I think, yeah. We'll go ahead and pick up all the metal. And we'll try to build it in another location, I guess. I don't know. It seems pretty stupid to have to do that, but all right. We'll go to antenna. There it is. Instead of building it right up next to this, we'll leave a space, I guess. You should be able to reach the whole antenna now. Okay.
Operator.
We'll just leave a gap. That truck is super effective. I just freaking love that truck. And then we'll make sure that we get people there. So we'll say that the research building here, for example, doesn't have... 3 people should be able to build that with the resources being so close. That should be a thing. But just in case it is not a thing, I can disband this group and then assign those guys to it as well. Yeah. This is a Moon Knight though, so I don't want to waste it. So tell you what, come back for the next one. Okay. We're gonna take everybody off of their scavenging jobs, their builder jobs. We're gonna make 6 squads with all of our cars, right? We have so many.
Ready for action.
I don't want to send people out unarmed, but I'm going to. And if they encounter trouble, I'll just take them out of the building and go to another building, right? So this squad is going to go to that car. This squad to this car. This squad to that car. This squad to that car. You are going to take this car, and the assault rifle gets the truck. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought I clicked everything correctly there. All right. Isn't that schmexy? I'm going to go on a big scavenging trip tonight. And I guess tomorrow during the day. But I will get, some people over here, hopefully, to build that tower. Everyone who is still at the base will be dedicated to building that tower tomorrow. And hopefully we'll start the next video with a bunch of progress. Okay? We'll have a bunch of stuff in our trunks. Take it easy. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.